it's Darcel, and I wanted to do my very first YouTube video. It's going to be on the Aliexpress hair, which is by Queen Hair Company, is the actual company name. This is a Brazilian body wave, and it has a very loose wave. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures of the hair directly out of the package. I didn't know I was going to do a YouTube video, so I didn't take any pictures. Actually, I do have pictures, so I'll put it from my phone in there. And what I did, this is not the natural wave pattern. This pattern is from my flexi rods. I use the purple flexi rods. I'm not sure the actual size number, whether it's 3/8, 5/8, whatever. But I like the hair. I mean, it's a decent enough quality for the amount of money. This is a 18, a 22, and a 24 inch. And I also bought a closure, a 14-inch closure. That I do not have the closure installed at this time, and I will not be installing that particular closure because the closure itself isn't that great. The closure is not from Queen Hair. It's from somewhere else on, I don't believe it's from Queen Hair. I'm sorry. Actually, I think it is from Queen Hair Company also, but it was on another side of AliExpress, so I'm not 100% sure, to be quite honest with you. But this is from the Flexi Rod, so this is how I got this actual pattern within it. It is installed on a U-part wig. The U-part is from here to here and right there, and the rest is my own hair leave out. I am not relaxed. I am natural. I just flat ironed it. I have been trying to not use leave outs, but every time, well, that last closure that I bought, it didn't work out well. This is the closure that I did buy, and this was also a Brazilian curly, and this is the closure. Nothing, it had a little bit of curl to it. Once I bleached, I didn't actually bleach the hair, I only bleached the knots. Once I washed the whole thing, or washed my knots, and then my ends, I just co-washed it, and this is how they came out. I haven't flat ironed it. I haven't done anything at all to the hair except to the knots. I did a really good job. Actually, it was my first time bleaching knots. So these are my knots. I didn't have any leak through. I use this product called Kaleidoscope. I know there's a lot of different products out there that a lot of the girls on YouTube talk about, but it was called Kaleidoscope, and it was the purple package. And I used that. I mixed it with 30 developer because I heard 40, it goes so quick, and I am a scatterbrain, so a lot of times I'll start on something and I'll walk away and I'll forget all about it. So I didn't want to do that and mess it up. So the end result of the closure itself, the knots, I did good. The actual closure itself, this, after I wet it, this is how it looks. Like, it's horrible. So I will not be using that. But the hair itself, I like the hair. I'm big on affordability. I work a regular job, so I don't have the money to buy $600 and $700 hair. There's nothing wrong with it if you can't afford it. It's nothing wrong with it if you can't afford it. It's nothing wrong with it either. AliExpress is fine for me for right now until I can afford to get hair, or unless somebody sends me hair to review. Yeah, this hair, it does tangle. I use flexi rods, as I previously stated, and it does sometimes tangle a little bit. It does shed about maybe, it varies. Some days it's 5 to 6 strands. Other days it's about, I don't know, about 9 to 11 strands. So it can go either way. But I mean, shedding bothers me, but not nearly as much as it should. While I'm eating, it doesn't fall out or anything like that, because that would completely gross me out. But I don't know, this is fine for me. But I don't have any issues with this hair. I really like it, actually. I mean, it's really soft. When I first got out the pack, it was really soft. and I did bleach it, and that's where a lot of my shedding issues did come from. I did not seal my wefts. I didn't cut my wefts either. Everything was fold over method. I try, if I can possibly help it, I try not to cut it. But with this, I did not cut it at all, and it's not bulky. And yeah, so that's it about the hair. I just decided to start doing my own hair. I recently moved from Richmond, Virginia up to Northern Virginia, and in Richmond, people wanted, I felt like, was a lot to, to do a sew-in. And I didn't feel comfortable paying $125 for a sew-in, which is something I guess I can technically do, but, it's hard to do yourself. And moving up here, people want 175, $200. I refuse to pay that. So I figure I'm going to learn how to do it myself. It's all about affordability, especially in this economy. So I feel like I can spend a little bit more on my hair, being that I'm saving, and I don't have to worry about actually, spending money to get it done also, because that can run me. When I used to get hair from the hair store, I used to pay like 160 in the hair store, and then pay another 120, 130 to get it put in, and it's too much. So I've always been a girl who wore her own hair, because I felt like I would get a sew-in maybe once or twice a year, because it just costs so much. And that was back in the day when I used to use the hair once and then just throw it away, because it's been cut up and everything, and once it's been cut and layers has been put in it, it's hard for you to put back in place for me. So that's about it. I just wanted to share my review. Again, it's Aliexpress Queen Hair Company, or Queen Hair Products, I'm sorry. And I'll put the link down below for it. And it's the 18, 22, and 24 bundle. And I also got the closure. It was about, the whole thing including shipping was about $257. And yeah, I like the hair. It's nice. I flexi rod it every night. I put a little, a mixture of setting lotion and water in a water bottle, and I just spray a little bit on each piece, and I wrap it up, and I wake up and it's like this. So very low maintenance. I don't like waking up early in the morning to do my hair, so this is very low maintenance for myself. So if you have any questions or any comments, feel free to leave them below. Thank you.